Alright guys, today is going to be a very exciting day for a number of reasons. Tonight, we have episode 130 of Dragon Ball Super airing, which is furthering towards the climax of the series. As we know, episode 131 will be the final episode for now, or maybe forever, Dragon Ball Super. Who knows? No one really does know for sure. But, after the episode, I think shortly after the episode will air for the first time on Japanese TV, the official Dokkan Twitter will tweet out Jiren. They will showcase Jiren. This is exactly what happened with Ultra Instinct Goku when he first arrived on the Japanese version of Dokkan. The episode aired, then they tweeted out his super attack animation. They tweeted that he would be arriving in Dokkan that night. So, that is what I think will happen tonight with Jiren. Now, I do want to clarify, many people do kind of get it confused. Vegito Blue, it didn't quite work out that way. Vegito Blue and Rose were announced, I think, 2 days after the episode aired. It was, the daily reset, and there was a new Japanese, new celebration on the Japanese version of Dokkan. It was like the 100 million downloads or 150 million downloads celebration. One of those, I believe. And with it came Vegito Blue and Rose Goku Black. So, I also do want to point out, I don't know for sure that it'll happen. I don't think it will. But, we very well could also see an indication of when Ultra Instinct Goku or Jiren could awaken tonight. I wouldn't hang my hopes on it. But, personally, I think we'll get the awakenings next weekend after episode 131 ends. The main reason I think this is because there literally is a campaign on JP right now, the Dragon Ball Super Anime Climax campaign, which goes until April 5th. So I think it's I would say a safe bet, a safe guess that the awakenings will come during this time frame. Because why the fuck are they going to have a celebration celebrating the climax of Dragon Ball Super, but they don't put the two fucking cards that everyone wants in there? I don't think they'll do that. So, I just wanted to explain all that. Now, what I do want to focus on for the rest of the video is our boy, Super Saiyan Cabba right here. You can farm this guy from the Universe 6 event. It is a very easy farm to get this guy, get him to SA10, and awaken him. Not hard at all, right? But tonight, after the episode of Dragon Ball Super, not only is Jiren arriving, but there will be a new story event in Dokkan as well. Let me just... I like to show, not just tell. So, I do want to point this out because, again, I also have seen confusion on Twitter about what exactly this is. This right here. This is a story event that will allow us to farm up a brand new Caulifla and Kale. It'll also allow us to awaken Kefla, the AGL Caulifla we already have, the physical Kale we already have, as well as this TEQ Super Saiyan Cabba. They all will be able to awaken from this story event right here, which will be dropping tonight on JP. Now, the reason this is very important to put the spotlight on Cabba is because Cabba's awakening is insanely fucking good. Like, as a free-to-play card, he is an absolute monster. I think he will be very good on the Universal Survival Arc team, because, of course, he does have that key Tournament of Power link. I said key, and I meant key as in, the key to the team, key to unlocking the door, like that type of key, not like key as in the energy, tech type key plus 2, not that kind. But he literally, he has that Tournament of Power link, which is absolutely insane. 3 key across the whole team, so that will be incredibly good. So, what I wanted to remind everyone to do, I already pre-farmed this event in advance, is they actually just brought back the Dragon Ball Super event, the Champa event, the Universe 6 vs. 7 tournament event, where you can actually farm up Cabba. So I do recommend that if you don't have him, make sure you get him farmed up. I think both of these events will be around for weeks, so there's no rush. You have time. But get this man awakened, okay? you need the Vados medals, you need the Vegeta medals, and you need the Champa medals, and then obviously that's where you get the Cabba right there. Now, obviously I have him, I've got him at SA10, and I have him, with no dupe pass unlocked or anything. He's just SA10. This Cabba, when he awakens, is so good that I'm actually considering 100%ing him, because just the Super Saiyan 2 Cabba that he awakens to, his passive is attack 80% when performing a super attack, and then for every Universal Survival Arc character on your team, he gets a crit chance of 7%. So if you have a full Universal Survival Arc team, that'll be a 49% chance for this fucker to crit! LR Trunks has a 50% chance to crit. Cabba has a 49% chance to crit on a Universal Survival Arc team. It's insane how good of a free-to-play unit this guy is. He has to be, like, in the top 5 best free-to-play units in the game, I would say. So, what I strongly recommend everyone do, maybe do it today, whenever you have free time, is to farm up the 4 extra copies of Cabba. Open up those dupe paths. I might 100% this guy. I do have a lot of extra tech orbs. Obviously, I did recently 100% LR Mr. Satan and Majin Buu, that card. So that costed me a lot of orbs. So I don't quite know that I'll go ahead and 100% Cabba as well. But it at least is in the consideration for me. Especially, like, I want to see how the makeup of the Universal Survival Arc team is going to be, because like that, there are so many characters in that arc. Like, that team, like, is gonna have so many different, like, variations. Like, obviously, there's always going to be an optimal team, right? But, like, literally, the amount of characters, like just realistically think about it. Like, you have Bergamo, Ultra Instinct Goku. Like, there's gonna be a Super Saiyan Blue Goku. There's gonna be a Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, the new form of Vegeta. Topo's there. God of Destruction Topo will be there. We have Kale, Caulifla, Kefla, Hit. I'm sure there will be a new Hit. Angel Golden Frieza. Like the base form Angel Frieza. Skinny Majin Buu. A new Android 18. I don't think it's a stretch that we might see a new Krillin, Master Roshi, Tien. Like, see, that's the thing about this arc, the Universal Survival Arc, is they can consistently release characters from this arc for the next several months until the movie comes out, in between other things, right? So, like, we know that Turles is the AGL Dokkan Fest coming in April, but at the same time, they can be mixing in, oh, here's a filler banner from the Tournament of Power that has Ribrianne, a brand new Krillin, I don't know, like, Ketapesla, the patroller, the funny guy, another new, like, Dragon Ball Super Android 17, like, they could do so many different things that, this arc is, or like, this team is going to be very, very interesting. Obviously, we do know Jiren is the leader of the team as well. So, let's go ahead and feed these dupes, into my main man, Cabba, right here. Then, what I'll probably do is, I actually also wanted to hop into the LR Frieza event, because Global did just recently get the 4th stage for LR Frieza added to it, and I figured I'd go ahead and hop in and show you guys, like, what kind of team I usually rock when I take it down. There's my Cabba right there. So we will go ahead and feed in these 4 dupes. I also wanted to make sure to get these dupes fed in the Cabba before I actually awakened him tonight to his Super Saiyan 2 form. That's the other thing I do really like, is that it is like his actual Super Saiyan 2 form that he took during his battle with Mana, I believe is the character's name. Alright, there we go. So at any time, I could decide, you know what, fuck it, let's just go ahead and 100% my boy Cabba, do anything like that. That's the thing too, he can get nearly a 50% chance to crit on his passive, plus, if you decide to give this man, like, 20 crit from just his abilities, what'll happen then? I do have a lot of tech orbs. Stay tuned, y'all. I really, really might 100% that, man. It is definitely a possibility for me to do. All right, let's go ahead and hop in. Right now, like, I could kind of go over what Cabba does now, but here's, you know, kind of an older unit. I don't really want to waste too much time, but I guess I can kind of briefly talk about him. Let's see. We will bring... Usually, I like to do this with two LR Gokus. Like, boom. Like, we can just go ahead and bring this type of team. The other thing I'm going to do, we're not going to really need items at all, but as you guys can see, I have 600 Fruit of the Tree of Might, so I could use them to kind of speed it up. So, real quick, I just want to go over Cabba super quick. This is Pride Awaken Super Saiyan Cabba. Leader skill is Tech type, HP, attack, and defense 30%. Super attack is a Gallic cannon, which does extreme damage to the enemy. Passive skill, Thrill, is attack 50% when performing a super attack. Obviously, because it's when performing a super attack, links and support passives will be active in that, making it more of a more powerful attack than if it was at the start of turn. His links are Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, the Saiyan Lineage, Saiyan Pride, Warriors of Universe 6, and the Tournament of Power. And then, of course, his 12 key multiplier is 135%, and he does also have the Universal Survival Arc Saga. Well, I say Universal Survival Arc or Saga, whichever one you want to call it. He does have that category as well. So let's go ahead and hop in. Now, I'm curious, when he awakens, what is his 12 key multiplier? It goes up to 140%. Ooh, girl! Yo, Cabba! Yo, why did they make my man Cabba so sick, bro? Yo, I love it because Cabba really did have a very important part in the Tournament of Power. In that, for me, like, I never really understood why people were so obsessive with Vegeta. Like, oh, Vegeta's my favorite character. Vegeta's so awesome and stuff. And also, I was like, yeah, Vegeta's okay, but he was just a cocksucker in Dragon Ball. Like, let's be real. He was just a fucking cocksucker in Dragon Ball Z, okay? At the very end, he's very cool. You know, when he blows himself up against Majin Buu, the fight against Kid Buu, the Vegito stuff, like, you know, he does have some interesting stuff going on there. But for the most part, he's just a bastard. So, in Dragon Ball Super, they've slowly, I think, kind of like started to work in the right direction. And then in the Tournament of Power itself, I think they really nailed it with Vegeta. Especially his relationship with Cabba was phenomenal. And I think like the character development of Vegeta that is kind of triggered by Cabba makes Cabba a very important character in the long run. I guess Cabba kind of is just like a plot device for Vegeta, but it does make me like Cabba a lot because it's like, oh hey, I finally really like Vegeta, and it's because of my boy Cabba, so I respect my boy Cabba. Plus, by the way, Cabba is going to be hitting Caulifla after the tournament. Y'all need to understand that. Now, this LR Frieza event is painfully easy. I've talked about this before. I did actually show my strategy on a video before, a while back when I awakened my LR Frieza. But if you have this Tech Bulma, and then you have a rotation with... the dodge, of course! But you have Bulma on a rotation with Urine. They link up so well. And, like, you know, Urine can stun very easily. Bulma can tank and heal, and like Frieza just gets absolutely mollywopped. And then obviously LR Goku's completely destroy Frieza. I would say, like, if you can get your rank high enough, finding LR Goku friends shouldn't be too difficult. The reason being that there was that LR campaign. We got pretty lucky on the map that this LR Goku got so much ki as well. So I'm pretty sure... I don't think Frieza's gonna survive. Like, this is it. We're done already. Like, this is why, like, the LR Frieza grind is so easy. If you have your own LR Goku or a friend LR Goku, it just kind of goes out like that. We're done! There you go! Boom! And then, obviously, you can get the drops of LR Frieza from that stage as well. So we'll finish it up. But... guys, tonight will be incredibly exciting. Dragon Ball Super, new Cabba, new Jiren and Dokkan, tons of new shit in Dokkan. Dragon Ball Super is going to be awesome. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to get the dupes for Cabba, because if you 100% him, he will be sick. Thank you all for watching, and later.